Hey, hardy harmy hearties, and welcome to Mapmaking with Captain JaRs, episode 2 of Mobacraft. Now, you may notice that something have happened since last episode. The entire world looks kind of different. There's no sandstone. We are not on Morilabus server, though we are on a server. And there is like a map, an actual what? So I was talking to Golden Tater Tots from the Olympus server. And I was just showing him pretty much the same things as I was showing you in the last episode. And suddenly we had built this map. That's basically what happened. And set up a server. This is actually my private server on my computer, which I am hosting so that I can receive help from people. Anyway what? So, what I'm going to show you today is the towers, because the towers are functional. I'm going to explain the map a little, and that is basically what I'm gonna do. So first of all, I'm going to give an quick explanation of the map. The blue and the red side are mirrored. So if you look at these emerald blocks that are on each side, you can very clearly see the middle line. You could imagine a mirror being placed right here. I think that is how it... No, yeah, pretty much like that. So if I would look at this, stand here in the middle, look at this, you can see that you have the big camp on the right, a little bit there, the mushroom shaped one, and if I turn around you still have the mushroom shaped on the left, the big one to the right, and that one right there. You have the one or the two on the edges right there. So you can see it's very much the same, except that these are red. Now the red and blue ruled areas are towers. The orange areas are mob spawners or mob spawns, which is places where mobs will spawn. Now mobs come in the shape of zombies as of right now, and they will come in the shape of zombies. There is probably not going to be a different mob in the lanes because of the way we will detect CS and tower kills. There will also be no randomly occurring skeletons on the map for two reasons. I'm using them for something else, and they are... dang, it's OP. Skeletons OP. Nerf skeletons. I say it. Right now. Nerf them. Yeah, like if you would have a skeleton camp and you would have 3 skeletons there, you would never be able to take that camp. Never ever. Like full diamond armor? Maybe. But probably not, because just having 3 skeletons, trying to get close to them is just suicide. But anyway, that is how the map looks and how it works right now. You can take a look for yourself. I'm not going to explain how the jungle works right now, because there is no how the jungle works right now. We designed it, made it look like a way, put down some camps, and that's pretty much how that's why it looks like it does. And we have each base. There are of course going to be towers defending each and every... something like that? No. And I'm placing them just because. And there's going to be towers defending the base itself inside. They are also going to be much more powerful than the outside turrets. More about that actually later, because there is a lot to go through today and I don't want to bore you. So anyway, and those things are just balancing. So this is the spawn area. The spawn is set right here with the set world spawn command, and that actually loads this entire area and the same area around this way, but the map is somewhere out here. There the map is. So the map is actually outside of the loaded area, or some of it is. No, most of it is outside of the loaded area, I think. I'm not sure. But it doesn't matter because people are going to be there loading it when the map actually gets activated. And this is the redstone for the towers. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to isolate these two towers because each of these are a tower and tower. Now they all work exactly the same. I have taken one tower and copied it. I have used Seth Bling's command sign filters, whatever it's called. So you place a sign, type something on it, and you type something special in the command block, you run a filter, and whoop-de-doop, the commands are set. I'm not going to go into deep details on how these work, but before I actually show you how these works, I want to tell you that this is the middle blue first tower, this is the middle blue second tower, and I'm just gonna make sure. No, that is the wrong command, so I am going to take, let's see, 1, 2, 3, that should be the third. So let's do this. And let's hope that that works. We're going to test the towers, or I'm going to show you how the towers work by, I think I actually had that, yeah. Forget about that. Did I crash? Nope, I didn't crash. So I am a red player. I'm going to spawn the middle lane blue towers. Now if I enter this area, I'm going to get withered. Game mode 0. It's going to hurt a lot. Now it didn't do all that damage because I already had some damage on me, but it is going to hurt. Not a crazy amount, but a lot. Now this tower is right now completely deactivated. It hasn't started yet. Now in the future it's still going to hurt me while this tower is active. So if I kill this guy, you're going to notice a few things. The wither effect is going to disappear. I get 150 gold, and this tower has been activated. Now I'm getting the wither effect here, and if I kill this, this is going to deactivate as well. The wither effect disappeared, and I have cleared this lane. Now not all players are going to have diamond swords. Probably a few players are going to have a diamond sword in this map, and the skeletons might be tankier in the finished product, but this is just a displaying of function. So I'm going to reset my scores, and we're going to go to the redstone and display it. Now what's happened when I pressed that command block is that I placed a redstone block here. Now I'm quickly just going to show you these command blocks and tell you what they do. This command block is removing this redstone block once it has been placed. This command block is setting this block right here, which is an air block like right now, to a redstone block. The last one is removing this redstone block by replacing it with air. Now that is going to unlock this clock that is right here, and this is going to start this clock, and for one time just activate this command block. This command block is spawning the skeleton. I'm going to show you this. Maybe you want to see the entire like this, and we're going to go to look at the active effect as well, and that's the entire command. Now what it spawns is a skeleton that is called Tower, with iron armor, no bow or sword, and it has the resistance 1 effect, and it's going to spawn it inside the tower. And this block is going to test for a red player inside the tower. Once it detects a red player inside the tower, this clock is going to start. This command block running on the clock is going to give the nearest red team member to the tower. So the person that is closest to the tower, it is going to give the wither effect at level 6 for 1 second. Here is where I think it's a little bit reversed. It's the potion effect and the duration, which is 1 second, and then the level right here. So we have wither for 1 second at level 6 because it actually adds 1 for some reason. And that is just going to run and run and run and give the closest player the wither effect, and that is going to be the tower damage. Now if we take the scoreboard and objectives lists, you're going to see that we have gold, which is dummy, which is just displaying how much gold you have. And then we have tower kill, which is kill entity skeleton. So what we are testing for here is if anyone kills a tower inside the tower's range, this circuit is going to fire. So we're looking for any players, so you can kill your own tower if you are not careful, and it will count. And once that has been done, we are setting all of the players which are inside that area, we are setting their tower kill to 0, so we're resetting the kill score, the tower kill score. So you can destroy another tower then, since we're only testing for tower kill 1. And then we go through the repeater, and after that we add 150 gold to the entire red team, so everyone on the team gets 150 gold for taking the tower. And that is going to give the desire to destroy all of the towers, because that is a lot of gold, and probably going to become a lot of gold, or compared to everything else, because you want people to destroy the towers. I don't want the towers to get completely neglected, because that ruins the point of having multiple lanes. And here, these two commands is pretty much the opposite of these two commands. So we're setting the redstone block here and the air block right here, and this is to shut down this tower, to make it stop attacking you, stop looking for you, stop causing the minimal amount of lag that it actually does. And the final command block on the edge here is setting a redstone block right here, which in turn is going to start the second tower, which works the very same way. The only difference is right here, that it does not trigger another tower. Now there is probably going to be something that is going to happen right here. I do not know what yet, but that is how the towers work. and everything like that. So I do not think there's anything else I want to tell you. What have I done? What have I... Okay, oh yes, I have started all of the towers. I have started all of the towers. That is what I did. I did not notice that. Wrong command block. So yeah, I can actually show you that. That is a good thing. Thank you for doing what I did not want. The command block I pressed down on the map placed a redstone block right here. This command block removed it, and these simply placed redstone blocks where there is a wool, a blue or red wool. Now these are not needed anymore. And that is simply starting all of the towers. Now I do have one question for you to help me out. I have a tower spawner right here, and the problem I'm having is if I would go over here now and I stay here for a little while, and let's see, the towers are despawning. Yes, as you can see, the tower has despawned, and that is mind-boggling to me because I have named him. I haven't named him with a name tag, of course, but I don't want the towers to despawn because they are despawning in the map as well, which is a bother. So if I would go to the map, spawn all the towers, and if no player is... So if I'm here, the first red towers would all despawn. And that is a problem. If you know how to use the summon command to make mobs that do not despawn, I would love it if you would tell me in the comment section below. Other than that, the only thing I have left to say is if that you think that I missed something or there's something that you would like to know more about, please tell me so in the comment section below. I'm not sure what we will be going through next time. It might be the base towers or the mob spawning system. So we have that to look forward to. There are still stuff to do. So yeah, thank you for all your feedback from last episode. It helped us in the decision making on the map. You may note that it isn't exactly like the first option as I showed you, but it is very close to it. There are multiple reasons for that, which none of I will be going through right now, because this episode is probably pretty long by now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching. If you loved it, give it a like and a comment of saying meow or something. You don't have to comment if you have nothing to comment. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and of course if you didn't like the video, you are free to tell me what I could do better, and I shall see you next time.